Hello and welcome back to the TGP Wrestling Podcast. Today we've got a Royal Rumble video. Now we're going to be doing two of these. We're going to be doing a 1 to 30 for the men's Rumble and a 1 to 30 for the women's Rumble. Separate episodes because that gives us more content, to be honest. Joining me today is Kyle, the host of the Monday Scramble. Kyle, is the Monday Scramble still a thing? Where are we at? I don't even know if it's...
Officially, the Monday Scramble is alive and well, and no one needs to ask any questions about it until the next episode comes out, and then it will be dead forever.
I see. Interesting. Well, that's depressing. You know, it's depressing, listeners. I'm going to let you into what me and Carl were talking about before we start recording.
You talk about Mansfield.
So we had tickets to go see Mansfield Town tomorrow. Me, Kyle, and Corey, and the pitch is frozen. It's been called off. You know, it's really rattled us, to be honest. We've been sat here for the last 20 minutes on the call, just trying to find a local football game to go to. No dice, no tickets for Forest, and everyone else is close, not happening. So we're very disappointed. So we're starting this episode on a very somber note, to be honest.
They're just trying to chain TGP down. That's what I'm saying.
We can't even go watch Ilkeston Town to watch Jonathan Wafula play because they're playing Hyde Town or Hyde United or whatever away in bloody Manchester. Sod's law, guys. It really is. Anything that we talk about after this is going to be sad now, but let's just try and make it less sad anyway.
That's great, man.
Claire, who's your number one? Let's just
My
start
number
there.
one is Roman Reigns because I love Roman Reigns. What's more to be said?
That's it. That's your whole reason. You just like Roman Reigns, so he has to.
Well, no, it's because of who's number two. But
okay,
you asked me who's number two. Who's number one for you? Are we doing it in that order, or are we just?
Yeah, let's just do one for one. Sorry,
You're the boss man.
I was eating a Percy pig. So my number one. My number one is John Cena.
Wow, that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Why is John Cena?
Because he's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good reason.
And I think his hair will probably stay on his head for the whole Rumble, potentially.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Who's your number two?
John Cena.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've gone for the same sort of thing as me.
Because I thought, we've had it a bit too much where people win from number one. But a number two would be funnier.
Wait, so John Cena's going to be your winner?
Of course he is.
You've given that away in less than 3 minutes.
Or have I?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I have. John Cena 100% winning.
I've got Drew McIntyre number two.
Oh, okay.
I think that'd be a fun starting two, wouldn't it? Really?
I'm just saying Drew McIntyre Cena versus Reigns Cena. I think one of them's a bit better than the other.
One of them's already happened, so, you know.
Well, doesn't mean it can't happen again.
Okay. Who's your number three?
Austin Theory.
Oh, you've gone way down. I mean, you linked into the John Cena bit though, right?
And the Reigns bit. I mean, Theory tried to cash in on Reigns 50 billion times.
Yeah, I don't think Reigns was concerned.
Reigns was not concerned, and for a good reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been concerned either. This guy came out and then cashed in on the fucking US Championship and then didn't even win it. Or did he win it? Did he win it?
I think he did win it. I just think it was the worst reign ever.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't. I can't remember.
Oh, poor guy, man. Poor guy. I mean, not really, but yeah, kind of poor guy, I think. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. My number three is Tama Tonga. Yeah. Tama Tonga.
Wow, so we've both really, really gone down. I love Tama Tonga, but at this point, I kind of feel like he's not even a side character.
It makes sense of who my number four is, though, to why I've done Tama Tonga, though.
What is your number four Tongaloa?
It's Jacob Fatu. So I've got Jacob and Tama Tonga in the ring with Cena and Drew. And then Cena and Drew are like, to now I fucking hate the bloodline. Yeah, so do I. Yeah, maybe let's just beat them up a bit. Yeah, okay. You know, a bit like that.
Your storytelling skills are quite impeccable.
That's exactly what's going to happen. And they'll have that exact conversation.
Yeah, they will say this to the camera as well.
Yeah, I don't know. God, I want to fight them. You know.
My number 4 is Chad Gable. Just
Okay.
because I like Chad Gable, and I feel like you can't front load a Royal Rumble match with too many good names, because then like everyone gets so excited, and like the energy really dips until like the last one.
Oh, I front loaded and back loaded, and the middle just is kind of happening.
That kind of happens every Rumble though, so you're probably more accurate.
Well, actually, I say it's just happening. I think the middle is kind of like it's kind of okay, but my number 5 is in the same sort of style as yours. I've just gone for Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, that's fair.
We can't really talk in detail about all of these because, no offense to some of the guys in this, but I don't think they're going to warrant that detail, are they?
No, not really. No offense to Carmelo Hayes. I've actually also put him pretty soon, but not yet. My
Ooh.
number 5 is I put legend and in brackets really, really old. Like I want this boy like stumble into the ring. Like he shouldn't be there because then Austin Theory and Chad Gable are just gonna beat his ass.
Make it Ric Flair. For the love of God, make it Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
it is gonna be like one of those like the heels are beating up on this old ass man, and you're like, please someone stop them.
Like the Simpsons meme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly like that. He's
yeah.
already dead.
He's getting there. He's getting there. Okay, so you've just gone for someone really old. I'm going to insert Ric Flair for you because he wants one more match.
Yeah, Ric Flair's a perfect place.
I don't know if that should be the Royal Rumble match, but it shouldn't be any match. I don't know if anyone watched his last match, but he nearly died in the ring. Like, dead ass, he nearly died. I was concerned for his life. It was a very uncomfortable watch. Anyway, let's move on. Number 6 for me, I've gone for Karrion Cross. Chris
Okay.
Cross, straight in there.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about him. No offense to him. I probably should have put him somewhere, but
Oh, is he
it
not in your
happened.
Rumble?
No, I forgot.
Sad. Okay.
Well, my number 6 is the person who's gonna like save the old guy, and I put Penta because he's gonna have a match with Chad Gable. But I'm assuming Penta's gonna destroy him, so you'll have that kind of storyline going into it.
Damn,
He
okay.
makes the save for Ric Flair in this scenario.
That is some of the most bizarre shit I've ever heard in my life.
Well, you have the young. I say the young man. Penta's not that young, is he?
He's 39, I think.
Yeah. You don't have the young
He's
up and
young to
coming stuff.
WWE.
He is young in terms of WWE.
Oh, God.
Got another 20 years in him, the bad
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, they'll keep wheeling him out even when he's half dead. They
That's
really
what I'm
love
saying.
that.
Ric Flair, they're going to wheel him out.
Jesus. Okay, number 7, I've gone for Sami Zayn.
Nice.
Assuming at this point that Tamara and Jacob are still both in the match, it will be quite fun. So yeah, that's my reasoning.
Yeah, I think unless it's super important of like this person is going to eliminate this person, I don't think I've got anyone who's like eliminated for a specific reason. They get eliminated because it's Royal Rumble in it.
I mean, we can't go into that much detail. We'll be here for about 3 hours if we went into that much detail.
We will anyway. Don't you worry.
Probably.
What are we on 7? My 7th is Carmelo Hayes.
Okay, we went close on that one then.
Yes, I just thought you want like flippy guy at the start, don't you? He's fun.
Yeah. My number 8, I've got Jimmy Uso. So Jimmy coming out after Sammy.
Nice.
Very, very good storytelling by me there, obviously.
A true whiz on the sheet. Mine is Drew McIntyre, which is also funny that we've both got him pretty early.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's one of those guys that could be in it for a really long time because he's just very, very good at what he does.
I also feel like if you have him too late, then because I feel like Drew is built out to be like some Thanos tier like strength. He just loses matches because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, and he is an ex-Rumble winner as well. And like they all make it a big thing about ex-Rumble winners, don't they?
So I feel like you have to have him early, or you kind of have a weird expectation that he should have a good chance of winning it.
which he definitely shouldn't this year. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe he
he
should.
shouldn't.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I love him, so I'll have him win every year if it was really up to it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for my number 9, which is Tongaloa.
Ah, yes, my favorite boy.
Just bringing them all in there, the whole bloodline.
I feel like this is Bloodline the Rumble at this point.
Yeah, my screen's gone off.
Oh, that's great. I mean,
Oh, it's
at
back
least...
on.
that's so Tongaloa of it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, so out of the 9 people that have entered so far, we've got 5 of them are a member of the old or new bloodline.
Yeah, I think in my Rumble, probably like closing up to like a third of the contestants have some bloodline relation.
We could probably do a 30-man rumble of just people that can
Give
be
it a couple of
connected
years and
in
genuinely
some sense to the bloodline.
Royal Rumble bloodline rules,
We might
whatever
have to
they
start
are.
putting like the Rock and Roman's daughters in there, but we'll still get it. We'll still get the 30. You know.
My number 9 is Randy Orton, just because I feel like he's also kind of like Drew, where if you put him too late, it feels like he should have a reasonable chance of winning. When I don't think Randy Orton should be winning the Royal Rumble.
No, I think that, and also that is a return, isn't it? Because he's currently out injured, so that would be a big return, which would be very exciting for the crowd in Indianapolis. I think. I don't know. Yes,
I think it is Indianapolis.
there we go. Those old Indianapolis eyes.
Or is it Saudi?
Oh, 2026, we're going. No, we're not. Fucking hell. They wouldn't let me in Saudi.
They wouldn't.
Number 10, I've got Joe Hendry. I was going to go for Ty Dillinger because he's left AW, hasn't he? He could come out as number 10 again.
Yeah, I get you.
All that sort of stuff. But I was Shawnee Spears, but now with Joe Hendry, I don't really care about Joe Hendry, to be honest. I've not cared about Joe Hendry since I watched him in a steel cage main event against Drew McIntyre and Joseph Connor, I want to say. I don't know. You were there that
It
night.
was. I think it was Joseph Connor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last time I cared about Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I have got no NXT guys on here just because I don't watch NXT. I was gonna put Femi on, but he's just won the main title.
You also can't really put him in this match because if Femi's in this match, he has to kind of win it. Like, who the fuck's eliminating that guy? I know, like WWE say stuff like that, like, oh, they can't be eliminated. That guy can't be eliminated. Like, that guy is like,
yeah, he is.
He's so goated in NXT, and he's built to be a monster. Like,
yeah,
you
like
can't.
He's got that Drew McIntyre strength, but he's not an idiot.
Yeah, like he's. I got to be honest with you. I fucking love the guy, man.
Yeah, that's why he was the only one I was considering putting in.
Yeah, I haven't put him in either because I don't want to put the NXT champion in. But yeah, I kind of could have. But anyway, we're just going on for a tangent.
Yeah, my number 10 though, because Randy Orton's just come out. Who's Randy Orton's arch rival in life?
In life?
In life.
Fucking, I don't know. What do you mean?
Kofi Kingston. Because of course it is.
Oh, okay.
Not an actual rivalry, and that's the funniest part. But everyone, as soon as they hear Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton, they're like, "Ooh." Yeah, so Kofi Kingston coming out at 10. Hopefully he does something crazy. He because Ric Flair's still not eliminated yet. So when they wheel him out in the coffin, that's what Kofi does to like balance. So
Kofi's heel now, bro. Yeah.
That's why he's balancing on the coffin.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Why do you hate Ric Flair so much? Why do you want him to die?
Why do I hate Ric Flair so much? Is that a real question?
Yeah, he's a jet stealing. No, he's not a jet stealing. Oh god, I don't know the fucking. I'm too young. Too young.
He's a tower toppling, jet stealing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, my number 11. Have you done your number 10?
Yeah.
My number 11 is Xavier Woods to come out with Kofi.
No, I've got Dominic Mysterio, number 11.
Yeah, I see.
I kind of not really giving him a really prominent role, but I kind of hope he gets towards the end. But then the last like 5 or 6 people would probably get him killed. So
yeah, see, I've got a bit for Dominic Mysterio because I feel like Dominic Mysterio is the one wrestler that no matter what he does, everything's kind of a bit. So
I love that guy, man.
yeah.
Did you see the commentary like last week on Raw with Pat bit? Because obviously we watched it live. I didn't notice this bit. I don't know why. I don't think I had the thing put up very loud, but like, I think Pat said something like he can't smell bitch or something like that to
They
Darwin.
came out with so many crazy things on Raw.
Yeah, they had Michael Cole yeeting out there as well, which was
Yeah, Pat said, "Oh my god, I'm yeeting all over myself." Like dog, what? Why are you saying this? And this is when Travis Scott was also like smoking the blunt. So that no wonder we felt it was a fever dream of a Raw.
Yeah, and I saw people online trying to say, "Oh, it wasn't a blunt; it was just a normal cigarette." I'm like, it fucking wasn't, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
some
Believe what you
cigarettes
want to
don't
believe.
look like that, dude.
Anyway, number 12, I've got LA Knight.
Okay.
I kind of feel like he has to be in the Rumble, but I'm not really fussed what he does in it.
Well, you might say that. I've not put him in the Rumble because fuck LA Knight.
I mean, he's already announced for the Rumble, but sure.
Do you think I care? LA Knight can
No.
fuck himself.
Okay. Okay.
I actually don't hate LA Knight. I just don't care for him.
Yeah, he's not your vibe, though.
No.
He's not really my vibe either. He's kind of like Robbie's vibe, which is the worst vibe to be a part of.
Yeah. No offense to Robbie. Well, I
All
mean,
offense to Robbie.
it was offensive to Robbie, but mine is Jey Uso, just because I feel like the middle of the pack, number wise, is kind of where Jey Uso belongs, especially if he comes out in the crowd. He either needs to come out like one or two to do that, or he comes out in the crowd in the middle.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, to be honest, I have him. Where the fuck do I have him? Oh, okay, I have him a bit later on, to be fair. But he's very popular with the crowd, you know?
He's very popular with me. I've been saying he was main event Jey Uso long before he was main event Jey Uso.
Yeah, so Kyle, obviously people that don't know Kyle, because why would you know him? That'd be quite strange. He he is he's not the kind of guy that would wear a wrestling t-shirt, but I kind of feel like he'd probably buy a Jey Uso t-shirt.
I would. I think I've got a really good another detail because I guess it's a podcast with me and you on. I think I've got a really good track record for naming people who have potential to be main events. Because I was saying that Drew McIntyre 100% should be a main event talent, and then the next year he was a main event talent. And the same thing happened with Jay.
See, I remember that conversation. You said that on the car ride to WrestleMania when he
Yeah.
was against like Roman in the middle of the card, and it was kind of like not no one cared, but like no one cared.
It kind of looked like his career could be petering out.
Yeah, it was kind of at that level, and you said, no, he's the guy. And me and Corey were like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, he should be the guy, but he won't be.
I'm so glad because, yeah, he is the guy. I can't even remember if I've told the story of running into him. Well, him basically running into me at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I mean, that was a moment right there, wasn't it?
I was genuinely a little bit scared for my life. That guy's big. And, like, he was so close to me that the sweat was, like, just petering off him.
Did you lick
Crazy.
him?
I was considering, but he looked too angry. I didn't want to.
That would have made me more angry if I'm.
He was intimidating me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That guy would like genuinely like pull your head off. I'm convinced he would have the human strength required to pull your literal head off.
Yeah, and because it was one of those like backstage, obviously part of the program, but isn't like being recorded like normal. Like they're relying on other people recording it and then like putting it on social media.
Do you think he genuinely was quite pissed off anyway, though?
He looked it. Look, trust me. I know I'm about to be a mark. That guy, his acting capability made me believe he was actually going to kill me.
But if he was actually annoyed, you would have completely understood it based on the context of what happened.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Let's probably carry on this Royal Rumble video anyway, rather than just.
I just love Drew McIntyre. What can I say?
Question number 13. Jesus Christ, I want to have a celebrity.
No, not TGP billionaire again.
Question number 13. Name a member of the New Day that used to be Jamaican, is actually Ghanaian.
Is it Xavier Woods?
No, it's big. No, it's Kofi Kingston, number 13 for
Oh,
me. My guy, getting in there. I think what will be
we're
good for
both
him
putting
to
it
do, he'll kind
in.
of like pretend he's gonna do like these really fun spots, tease it, and then not do it, and basically be like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Put
that's
something.
a good
Do
bit.
you know what? He flips off the crowd. That'd be great. I'd love that.
I mean, now
Okay.
it's on Netflix. He might.
He might. He can. It is not PG anymore. No, it's on Netflix. People keep forgetting that.
It's definitely not.
You can
I
do
can't
whatever the
forget
fuck you
that if I
want now.
tried.
You can get your cock out if you want to. Anyway, Carl, number 13.
This is another one of those legends brackets.
Oh, Jesus.
Legend brackets. Big man.
Put Goldberg in.
Goldberg's fine. I was gonna say Great Khali, but I actually need him to be intimidating, and I don't think anyone finds the Great Khali intimidating.
Yeah, you say that not having seen him in person. I feel like if he was like stood in front of you.
Yeah, I'm sure if I saw him in person, it's same with Drew McIntyre, I'd start shitting myself. But until then, I'm not intimidated. But yeah, legend brackets big, like a big guy.
Get the Big Show back. He's not really doing anything in AEW. Get
If
him
he
back.
wasn't in AEW, I would have genuinely put Big Show there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Number 14. I've got the Miz.
Oh, okay.
We love Mike over here.
I don't think I've seen Mike in a very long time.
He was on Raw He was on Raw this past week.
I didn't watch him.
You were watching Raw live, though. We were all watching it.
Yeah, I was watching Raw, but I wasn't watching him.
I see. Okay. Well, let's carry on then.
My 14 is Dirty Dom. Because my bit is going to be that Dominic will not enter this ring until this big guy who is intimidating is out. He don't want to fuck with that shit. And I respect it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we might be the Dominic Mysterio loving podcast. Like, everyone in this podcast, actually, I say everyone. I don't think Robbie and Finn like him, but they're not cultured wrestling fans. You know what I mean?
Dominic Mysterio is a cultured wrestling take.
Yeah, he's must see TV every week. Like, everything he does is just like really fun to watch.
Which is crazy because I never thought he had it in him. And then boom, he's just the absolute goat.
Goat of all goats. He's better than his dad. He's more interesting than his dad. Like, let's be honest. Like, his dad's not been interesting since 2006.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not even unfair. That's just sadly true.
Yeah, sorry, Roy. Number 15, I got Chad Gable. I kind of like your idea of like putting someone like right slap bang in the middle that's just really good. So he's there.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, mine is Finn Balor, who is gonna walk out, see Dom, be like, "Yo, I wouldn't go in that ring yet. Just wait a bit." So they're gonna just stand at like the entrance, just as a little couple, just not doing anything yet.
Very nice, very nice. 16, I've got Uncle Howdy. I think you could do something really cool with him, especially coming after Chad as well with their like history. I think you could maybe turn the lights off and stuff, do like the whole Fireflies thing, and like have him come out and be in the middle of the ring and stuff. Like basically something that you would have done with the Undertaker back in the day. Do it with Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, I kept thinking about how on earth I'd make an Uncle Howdy bit work, and I couldn't think of it, so I just decided, fuck him. He doesn't deserve to be on the card.
Damn, that feels harsh.
It does, but also maybe just be better.
Yeah, it's kind of not really worked, has it? We're going to do an episode at some point on the Wyatt Six, to sort of break it down to maybe why it hasn't worked. But yeah, I don't want to say it hasn't worked. Yeah, I kind of feel awful to say it hasn't worked because I really wanted it to. It just
everyone wanted it to. It's just not worked. Like, I think you could see that it wasn't working genuinely. Like only like a month after it started, it just didn't have the same creative like expression.
I think we all gave it that sort of grace period as well, didn't we? Of like, let's just wait and see what they're doing.
We gave it way too long of a grace period before we started being like, this isn't working.
Yeah, it just doesn't work without Bray, and that's just a really sad thing to say, but it's probably true that it just doesn't work without him. I think they underestimated how much of a creative mind he was behind all of that stuff, and you can't just replicate it. Like, they introduced him so well as well. Like they killed it with introducing them, like with the whole murdering people backstage and then Raw going off air. That was great. And
Yeah,
they just
that was
didn't really do
such a
anything with
good
it.
first impression. It was an impression that led to nothing.
Very sad. Anyway, number 16 for you.
Number 16 for me. So you got Dirty Dom, you got Finn Balor. They're just like staying at the entrance. They're not fucking around. You need someone big to come in to deal with the legend big guy, so that they can actually enter the match. Who's the big guy to come in and sort them out?
Braun Strowman.
That was my original, but I said fuck that. Priest. Priest,
Okay.
who says he's not doing this stupid like Judgment Day feud anymore. He ignores them. He's like, whatever. I'm not a pussy. I'm gonna go and do it. So he eliminates the big guy, and then Dirty Dom and Finn Balor, the heels they are, try and eliminate him whilst he's eliminating the big guy.
Damn. Okay. That's crazy.
I mean, it's the ultimate opportunist. Never, not talking about Mr. Cope.
Oh, I can't get into Cope. I don't have enough time.
Yeah, we don't have enough time on this episode.
I've got number 17. I've got Xavier Woods. Yeah.
I mean, I love the New Day at this point. Well, the New Day.
New Day? No, honestly, the New Day go for me. They're one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
And they've just got such character that even as heels, they're so lovable.
Yeah.
My 17 and 18 are basically the same. It's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa.
Oh, okay, you went a bit later than me.
Yeah, this is where my Rumble starts turning into Bloodline the Rumble.
Yeah.
In my head, Reigns is still in, Uso's still in, so like they're not outnumbered yet, so they can realistically keep going.
Okay, I like that. My 18 is Seth. I think Seth Rollins being there a bit later kind of works. That 18 is like that sweet spot of like he's not close enough to the end where you think he has to win, but he's in a spot where he could win. The 18.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's kind of where my 19 is as well. My 19 is Randy Orton.
I see.
So again, you're putting people in those slots where it's like you could win, but you probably won't.
Yeah, this is like kind of like the latest you can start putting people who are good enough to win in the right position, but aren't expected to win in this Rumble.
Yeah. So you're on number 20 now then?
I'm on 19.
All right, who's 19?
19 Gargano, just because I just wanted to put someone. This is probably where I should have put like Karrion Kross or something, but I not to make Robbie too happy. I actually really like Johnny Gargano.
I haven't put either of DIY in the match, to be honest. Yeah.
You're a DIY hater. That's fine.
I'd give them a really big match at Mania as well, because I'm sure you've definitely listened to me and Chris's Mania preview.
Of course I have. It's DIY versus The Undertaker and Rhea Ripley.
Jesus Christ. No, for those who, everyone listening to this is listening to both, obviously, because we've got loyal fans. But I put them against the Bloodline and someone else, and it's a big match. It was a big match. I think I did a ladder match or some shit like that. No, I didn't. I did a street fight.
It's such a big match that you can't name everyone you put in.
It was DIY versus the new Bloodline versus the Usos. I think.
Okay, that is a big
fight.
match.
Yeah, isn't it? So I give them a big match at Mania. I'd not put either of them in the Rumble because I'm fairly against tag teams in a Rumble. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it unless I think the tag teams are such good characters that like you like them individually as well.
That's where I put Woods and Kofi Kingston in there because I kind of feel like I want them both individually in it, and they just happen to be a tag team.
Yeah,
I know I've put all of the Bloodline in there, but the Bloodline is a bit different. They're very prominent and they're very.
Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are on such different levels of like respect.
It's so insane.
They're basically two different characters.
I mean, they've not really been a tag team since they joined WWE, have they? Really? Like,
no, it's been Tonga Loa fucking things up and Tama Tonga just being fine.
And Jacob just being goated. But
yeah,
right. So we're into our final 10.
Yeah.
So number 20 for me is AJ Styles.
See, I was gonna put AJ, but I didn't know how long he'd be injured for still.
And I've also, obviously, AJ in my Mania setup has a match against Nakamura for the US title.
Oh, like a redemption match for the Mania match they had the other year.
That's literally what I called it as well. I was like, this is the redemption. Have a good match. We know you can.
Yeah, that's good. I think in the modern way of how these wrestling matches work now, do we give them a bit more time to have better matches? So I think they would actually redeem themselves quite well.
So tell me your number 20 in great detail. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. But give
Okay.
the users and the
That's
listeners
terrible.
great detail.
That's terrible for mine. So mine is R-Truth.
Go into detail about R-Truth.
R-Truth is a funny guy. And whilst Adam's gone, let me plug the Monday Scramble. That is definitely not going to die in the next episode. Actually, there's no bit. R-Truth, he comes out, he does a funny, you know what I mean? He thinks it's a ladder match, or he thinks it's Mania for some reason. He thinks he's John Cena. John Cena's last Mania or last Rumble. R-Truth thinks he's John Cena. He does a bit, goofy guy, you know what I mean? CM Punk is my 21 though. Because, not to go into too much detail actually, but I feel like CM Punk and Seth Rollins have managed to replicate kind of the Money in the Bank 2011 feel, where CM Punk is now the John Cena of 2011 and Seth Rollins is the CM Punk of 2011. So in my head, I want to further that, you know what I mean? CM Punk isn't an underdog anymore. Have him come in late, have him have like a worryingly good chance of winning. Because I think some people want him to win, and I don't actually hate him that much anymore. I quite enjoy him, but I just think when we talk about Seth later, when I talk about Seth later, I'll talk about how much I just want Seth Rollins to do well. He's my goat. Are you back?
Yeah. Yes, I listened to it and heard all of what you've just said.
Did you actually?
No.
What? Well, that's crazy. Why would you not listen to me?
Because
Where have you been?
The audience don't need to know where I've been, all right?
Why are you making that sound so suspicious?
I just had to dip out for a minute, all right? Just
Can't be
leave.
shitting mid-podcast, man.
It would not have been that quick. 21.
My 20 was R-Truth. My 21 was CM Punk.
Oh wow, you got really early on CM Punk.
I don't want him to win, so I feel like if you put him actually at like 30, people expect him to win, and they're like they'll feel weird if he doesn't win.
I think it's him or Cena anyway to a lot of people.
I think it is him or Cena to a lot of people, but for me, it's not him or Cena. It's Cena and someone else.
Oh shit. My number 21 is Damian Priest, and my number 22 is Finn Balor. I thought I'd say them both at the same time. Yeah, I mean, kind of just, beef more than anything.
Yeah, it's nice to put like people who have got beef, but who aren't necessarily needing to do that beef the whole match.
Yeah,
together. They can have a little scrap to start, and then they can do their own thing.
exactly. That's where I'm going with this.
Yeah, my number 22 is Jacob Fatu, because no one expects Jacob Fatu to win. However, if you put him later on, he's going to do so much crazy shit to pick the energy back up for that last like 5 or 10 people.
I also kind of feel like, in a bizarre way, that if he did win, I think most people would be happy. Like,
Yeah,
even
I
though
don't
he
think
won't,
anyone hates him.
he's kind of hard to hate. He's goated in the ring, and like he's just got so much aura.
And he loves Solo.
He does love Solo, but so do you.
Yeah, I do.
And you know what? So do I. I actually made a whole thing about this on the WrestleMania one, where I used to really shit on Solo, and now I kind of think he's goated.
Yeah, I can remember us two having a talk about it. I can't remember what pay-per-view, but we spoke about it for like genuinely like half an hour about how Solo actually is like such a good character, and it isn't just a B-Tech Roman Reigns, but he has like a different leadership style. He has a different like character development like arc, and it's really cool.
Well, I had him winning the main event at WrestleMania.
That would be sick. I would happily take that.
In a Fatal 4-Way, Cody versus Roman versus Rock versus Solo.
Yeah.
Solo winning
That's
by
good.
pinning Roman.
Damn.
Crazy, isn't it? That is a U-turn and a half on a wrestler, isn't it? Having them win that level of match.
Yeah, that is a character arc being defined.
So 23, I got Penta. Again, I wanted to go a bit later for Penta. He's going to be great, and he's going to be really fun in a Rumble style match. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Rumble. I hope, but yeah, I've got him 23.
Yeah, for 23 for me, I got Andrade, but for 24, I've got Solo. So we both got that kind of like that Solo being later on kind of arc.
So I've got Solo 24.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
I assumed you'd have him like you wouldn't just leave him out, but like that's
No.
crazy that we both got him 24.
That's 24. I knew we'd have at least one be the same. But none of the rest can be the same now, unless you've got some of the same surprise entrances that I've got, which you might.
I do not have like any more surprise entrances other than like maybe one at a push.
Okay. 25, I've got Jay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Again, in a slot where people look and go like, he might win from there, but probably not.
Yeah, I just don't think Jay at this point has any right of winning the Rumble, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But you know, you do what you do. My 25 is Sami Zayn. So kind of similar picks, really.
Yeah, similar kind of theme. I've got Roman 26.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a
I
weird
respect it.
number, but like, I don't know. I just poke him in before the end. I mean, feasibly, people might think he'll win.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even mind him winning.
No,
I just
I
love
wouldn't
Roman
hate
Reigns.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't hate it.
I don't know, man. I just love Roman Reigns. What can I say?
Who's your 26?
Mr. Logang Paulster.
Jesus.
Just because I feel like he needs to be in this match, just because Kofi's not doing any flippy shit anymore. It's now like Logan's job. And also, no one expects him to win, so you can have him late, and it's still like an interesting entrant without it being an interesting winning contender.
Damn, that's
So, yeah,
crazy.
fucking hate Logan Paul, man.
So,
What can I say?
no, 27. This might be the most important one.
For you?
No, just in general. 27.
Oh, mine's definitely not the most important.
27 is normally the lucky number, isn't it, to win the Rumble?
That's what they say, but I feel like, is it still the best number?
I
Or
don't
has it
think
changed?
But I don't even know when the last time someone won from 27.
I
I'm going to
can't
Google it
remember.
while we're on here.
I feel
Carry
like
on.
1 in 30 of like their stock has increased massively over the past like 5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
My 27 is Sheamus, so like there is absolutely nothing special going on there.
God damn it, I didn't even put Sheamus in the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, I also didn't put LA Knight, so you know, we forget some big guys, other than the legend brackets big guy.
So the last person to win from 27 was I'm going down the Wikipedia thing. Hang on.
Oh, you having to scroll that much means it probably wasn't very soon.
Well, Google said Drew originally, but Drew wasn't 27. He was 16.
That's pretty young.
So I don't really know. Haha. 27. Bro, like genuinely, 2001? I think it was the last time someone won from
crazy.
27. Who was it? Go on, hit me. 2001.
Fucking Kane. Stone Cold?
It was
I have
Stone
no
Cold.
idea.
It was
really?
Stone Cold. Yeah, it was Stone Cold.
Nice. I feel there we go. Did I get 50k there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
well
I
done.
still got my phone a friend.
I think 27 probably has had the most amount of winners. It just hasn't had any recently.
Yeah. And it won't with Sheamus.
I don't think it will, no.
Oh, shucks.
As if the last one was Stone Cold in 2001 and they go on about it every fucking year.
Yeah. As if it's like such a relevant stat.
Literally been 24 years this year since someone won it at 27. And it's not going to change this year for you. It might change this year for me, though, potentially.
Why? Who's yours?
CM Punk.
Oh, okay. Mr. Chicago made.
Did he come out at 27 last year? I thought I made that up.
I thought he came out at 29 last year.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I don't know why you believe in me. I've never been good at this kind of stuff.
Hang on. I can also check that while you're telling me you're 28.
Okay, my 28 is Jimmy Uso. So again, nothing special. These are just the last few people that I feel like should be in the match without having direct impact into the match. But for me, you get Jimmy Uso out now, and this is where you can start getting rid of all those new bloodline members, so that it's like kind of you getting the ring a little bit short. You're gonna have Reigns still in from number one. He's having a great time.
Is John Cena still in as well in yours?
Well, yeah, because he wins.
Oh, okay, he does win. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
he does win.
Okay. 27 last year was CM Punk.
Oh, okay.
The winner last year was number 15. So if that was the same this year, then Chad Gable would be winning my Rumble.
Sorry.
It was Cody, yeah. Number 28, I've got Andrade. I think he deserves to be in this spot. I think he deserves to be at the back end of the Rumble.
Yeah.
I am the biggest Andrade stan there is. I love him. I want him to be world champion. I think he genuinely deserves it. I think he's so good. He has so much aura.
Yeah, he has insane amounts of aura. He's won the speed championship, and for me, that's such a minus in the aura points that it does hurt.
Yeah.
It actually makes you worse if you win the speed championship.
He isn't my Rumble winner, obviously, but I would not mind if he was in the Final Four.
I wouldn't mind if he kind of has that Final Four vibe. To be fair.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. Right, who's your 29? We're getting right.
My 29 is quite important.
Okay.
Is your 29 important as well?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. My 29 is Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, mine is not Dwayne Johnson.
He comes in, yeah. He's not in the Rumble to be in the Rumble. He's in the Rumble to be fake friends with Reigns and then eliminate Reigns. And in the classic Dwayne Johnson, I'm gonna beat the shit out of someone bloody on PG television, you just see The Rock beat Reigns down because he's been in the Rumble for ages now, so he's beat upable. Reigns is now. You just see The Rock basically carting off Reigns, beating the shit out of him until they get to backstage, and then you can do the social media thing of The Rock beating him bloody. And then boom, you get The Rock versus Reigns at Mania.
I was about to say, setting up the Mania match then.
Yeah.
Okay. My 29 is Brock Lesnar.
That's crazy. I was looking at the WWE superstar list, and I saw Brock, and I thought, Adam's not going to put Brock, is he?
Apparently, because he's not been done for anything, let's say, the door is open for Brock to come back.
Yeah.
But that is all rumours and speculation. I've got no idea if that's true. I still think it would be kind of wild if Brock Lesnar came back at any point with everything that's going on, unless he's been through court and been proven that he hasn't done any wrongdoing and all that. That's the only chance I see him coming back. But even then, I think it's a long shot. I just want Brock to be in the Rumble, to be honest.
How do you have Brock in at 29 and him not win? Or does he win?
Oh, I didn't say who wins. So, who is your number 30? Come on. I'm so excited.
My number 30, and who I was so close to saying was actually going to be the winner, is Seth Rollins.
Oh, 30.
A little bit of what I touched on while you were taking a shit.
I wasn't taking a shit.
I was on about to Corey that Seth Rollins and CM Punk have the reverse roles of John Cena, CM Punk 2020 or 2011 even. Where Seth is now CM Punk in that era, and CM Punk is the John Cena now. Seth is the underdog who isn't getting what he deserves, while CM Punk is the guy kind of in Seth's way, stopping him from getting everything that he deserves.
I
Because
see.
how do you have Seth Rollins, who has put so much enthusiasm into hating CM Punk, but CM Punk's put zero enthusiasm into hating Seth Rollins, and you have CM Punk beat him? How does that happen?
I have Seth eliminating Punk.
I think Seth 100% needs to delve deep into this whole. Because Seth is kind of like, other than Reigns, he has been the guy to hold this company up for the past 10 years.
I'm assuming you mean Seth, not CM Punk.
Yeah, Seth.
CM Punk has not been here.
Yeah. Well, CM Punk's been fucked off, and that's what I mean. That's why I think it's crazy for CM Punk to win long term versus Seth. Because in my head, Seth is the obvious babyface in this, and I don't want him to be babyface Seth because that's not great. I just want him to be Seth Rollins, like the character we know and we love.
The problem is that Seth loses every feud.
I know, which is what makes it suck so much. I think because he's lost so much over these years, when he actually goes into his like locked in, I actually hate this guy and I will do anything to actually win arc, even if it's a fully heel Seth, which I'd love. I think that would be amazing, and that's why I think number 30 he should come in, eliminate Punk, just start going fucking monkey mode. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I want him to actually hit the Phoenix Splash.
I mean, he could.
I mean, you can't. It's impossible for him. The logistics just don't work, apparently.
Oh, sad.
Go on,
Sad.
who is your 29 and 30, or have you told me 29? Oh, yeah,
29
Brock.
Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just Lesnar's such a crazy one that I can't even think about it.
I'm really sorry for number 30, is all I'm going to say. I've got Logan Paul at number 30.
Oh, that's crazy.
But there is a but here.
Yeah, I'm rearing. I'm ready to go.
But I have 5 minutes going past, and then there being 31.
Oh shit.
And the 31 is The Rock.
Okay, I feel like The Rock is the only person who could ever do a 31. So yeah.
That's why I've done The Rock, because he absolutely pulls this off by being
Yeah.
number 31. 100%.
Wow. So I guess the important question is, who wins? What happens?
My final four is The Rock, Roman, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar.
Wow. So Cena just doesn't make it that far, or
So I said on my Mania preview that Cena would win the Rumble because it made it a bit easier. I've actually got The Rock winning the Rumble on the basis that I just think it would annoy people. And I think that
yeah,
I don't know what this bitchy ass version of The Rock was on Raw.
I loved it.
You did not love it at the time. Don't
No,
lie
no,
to me.
you all hated it. I was saying to you that like I think this is obviously like a bit. Like he is doing the oh my god, I'm look at me, I'm a professional happy guy again. And then 100% in like SmackDown or like tonight or Raw next week something. You're just gonna have like Cody Rhodes like stretched out bloody and you go, oh, it's Kevin Owens. And it'll be like, no, it was just The Rock. Because like he can do that.
Yeah, but no, I have The Rock winning the Rumble to set up that Mania match that then sort of goes a bit all over the shop. I actually toyed with the idea of Cody coming out at number 30 and winning the Rumble just to bore your piss, but I thought there's probably no need for that. It's not going to happen.
Cody
3
comes
years
out
in a row,
32.
baby.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
But yeah, there we go. So anyone still listening at this point, I have to ask why are you still listening? But
He says, like, are you munching some food while you're doing it? What?
I told you I've got Percy Pigs.
Oh,
This
you're
does not
funny
get in
as
the way
fuck,
of my
man.
day. Let me tell you, this is just a part of my
You're a
day.
well-oiled machine that operates on the little Percy's, bro.
I fucking love Percy Pigs. Let's get that out there right now. Percy Pigs are goated.
So The Rock wins your Rumble.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind seeing Cena have like a Shawn Michaels arc where he's like losing his mind because he keeps thinking he knows this is his last opportunity to do all this stuff.
I
Like,
mean,
his run up to Undertaker.
yeah, I am absolutely down with that. I actually don't mind the way that they do Cena's run. I just want two things to happen in 2025. I want him to win the IC title, and I want him to win the world title. And I
That's
don't
a
mind.
tall order for 1 year.
It is, but I don't mind when it happens.
And I guess, to be fair, if it's 1 year, one whole year for anyone, it's going to be Cena's final year. Like, if they're going to do it, this is when they do that. So, yeah, I respect it.
There you go. God, there it is. If you're still listening right now, thank you so much for still listening at this point.
For why are you beating this down? This was a great podcast.
It really was, but like these people are absolute legends.
Like and subscribe. I love you all. My TGP universe.
He said it in a Saki accent, but he actually genuinely said those things dead ass before.
I've never said those things, dead ass.
Dead ass. Yes.
The only thing I've ever called the fans asterisk is the Monday Scramblers, but I can't do that no more because they've got one more scramble left and then it's over.
The worst part about this is that he's hyping this episode up as if he's put loads of planning into it, and it's like some massive thing. Corey just don't want to do it.
Yeah,
That's literally all this is. Corey just doesn't want to do it. Like,
I'm bigging it up because when Corey eventually does, maybe in 20 years' time, it's going to be the best episode you ever fucking seen, boys. Do not worry.
Corey, genuinely though. Just please do the episode. Like,
just put me out my misery so that I can finish the Monday Scramble.
He wants to ride off into the sunset and retire. Just let him do that.
I genuinely feel like he's holding my family hostage. But the issue is he is my family.
That is kind of a catch-22, isn't it? This guy.
Anyway, because I know we'll add another 20 minutes onto this episode. My winner is Cena because of course it is. Secondary winner, possibly. I wouldn't mind it being Rollins because I think Rollins is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Adam, you got any closing words? Because you're the boss man.
Yeah, so mine is Roman Reigns. No, not to win it. No, it's not. Mine's The Rock.
He's changed his entire foot in his own head.
Mine is The Rock. But if it was Roman Reigns, my plan works the exact same way. And technically, if Solo wins the Rumble, it works the same way. So I kind of don't care. Any of those three.
That's such a great way to end the episode. I actually don't care what happens. I know I've just spent 50 minutes talking about it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Who do you want to win?
I just don't give a shit, to be honest. if I'm being honest, I just don't care.
You know what, TGP Universe? Who do you want to win? I want them to win as well. Screw everything that I've said. Okay. Well, you have your last Percy pick.
I just waited to see what you do.
Because I'm trying to buy time because I'm like, I know you want to end the episode, but if you're eating the Percy pigs, bro, I can't end it.
No, I'm genuinely here. I'm just wanting to see what you do.
This is why. Okay, real talk. When the Monday Scramble ends, me and you are just going to do the podcast together. And this is going to be so bad. It's going to be us 50, 60 minutes an episode where half of it's just us two like rambling.
Maybe people like that. I don't know. You tell me.
I mean that's what the Monday Scramble is, you know? Like, it was just me and Corey rambling. So maybe it's going to get even better. The Monday Scramble never dies.
Okay.
This is where you're supposed to end it, dude. Come on.
Bye.